Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series. This is Studio Session 1.2 on Logic Pro. Last session, 1.1, we made this 4 on the floor style loop for drums. And next up, I think let's do some bass. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this plus button, click up and ask us again if we want to do software instrument. We're going to do that, create. This is going to give us a new track. And again, it says classic electric piano. All you need to do is come over to the side. We're going to click bass. And we'll just try listening to you. Fingerless style bass, not bad. Fretless isn't too bad either. I kind of like it. I feel like a little bit of that string finger movement. Liverpool bass. Yeah, this is probably going to be nice. So what we're going to do is similar to what we did for this previous drum track. I'm just going to right click or two finger click to get it set up. We do create MIDI cell, and you can see it's come in, created a 4-bar loop. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. And it's on the pencil mode, which if you need to get back here, back to pointer, just pencil, eraser, finger, there's a bunch of all kinds of fun tools. But we just want pencil. And we're just going to draw in, I'm going to click and then hold. Is it? Click and hold, you can kind of drag it out. I don't know if it come out far. Something else. And after you've drawn one note, it's going to tend to want to be the same length. And we're just going to kind of split this into some patterns. And I'm only using the white notes just so that we keep it in major. If you know your scales and things, you can make different scales, not a problem. Find whatever you'd like. But for this, I'm just going to stay C major. I think we're here. I'm just going to grab the end to make it longer. Here. Then we'll start going back down. Here. Let's see, maybe we'll drop below C. All right, so it might look kind of silly if you don't quite know what's going on, but we kind of have the notes kind of ascend, then kind of descend, then they bounce back up, and then descend back down. We'll see how this sounds. I have no idea. I'm just drawing stuff, trying to have some fun. There we go. That's a bass. So we've got 2 tracks now. If we want them to actually play in time, all you need to do is click this little up arrow. Basically, going across here is your track, and we got your 808 flex, your drums track. We can make as many of these clips as we want. And for bass track, we've got these different clips, and you can make as many as you want as well. If you want to trigger the set of clips at the same time, you can do this little up arrow, and it will trigger the drums and the bass at the same time. So it's fine. It's not anything super fancy, but it gets us a bass. Now, the next thing we might want to do, and I think I got this, we'll do one more. This may go a little long for a bit. We're going to add in another software instrument to create, and this time maybe we actually do want some electric. Wurlitzer's always kind of fun. A little bit higher. So I'm just starting to think, what kind of sound space do we have to work with? I'm going to come here and I do an edit copy. Try. Come down here and paste. There we go. So the reason why I did this is we want to have what I think I want to do is have the exact same notes, or roughly the notes just used for creating the bass. But we now have this in the Wurlitzer. And if we switch to the tool and go back to the pointer tool, I can actually highlight everything. We want to, first of all, move all of them up, just dragging it up. And the next thing I would like to do is actually make these into chords. So to do that, one way you might do this is if you want to do a major chord, you're just going to skip. We're going to use just the white notes again. And we're just going to go up 1, 2 white notes. And the pointer, there, go off pointer, go to the pencil. So we'll draw that in. And let's just do these notes that are this length. So count up 2. And do it again, go 2 up again. I have a few to, right, up 2, 2, 2. So that gets us these chords. Now for the shorter notes, it's going to be the same thing. You want to go and make them and then just skip the white notes and just go every second white note. Yeah, this sounds. Might be really bad. Cool. Don't know. But to trigger this, again, just this up arrow, just click it. There we go. I mean, like, that sounds pretty cool. Again, probably not gonna win any Grammys or anything, but it gets you something where you say, hey, I made this, it sounds kind of cool. This last chord sounds a little sour, but I think it's mostly because it's just coming down so low. So one thing that we might try is grab this note. Maybe we bring it up into a slightly different note. There we go. So I think that sounds fairly decent. We have something we can kind of work with towards making a track. So I'm going to stop here. Say thanks for stopping by, everybody. Keep making music, keep having fun. If it sounds good, it is good. Peace.